Gary Webster, Webster you get, is a nightclub owner who is recruiting dancers. He flies a group of them across the sea, intending to use them in his nightclub, but there is a plane crash, and Webster and the dancers are all cast adrift on a raft. Soon they come ashore on a distant island, where they find a man caught in a giant spider's web. It turns out he was a professor who was researching and mining uranium. Webster is later bitten by a spider, which looks like the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a toy shop at Halloween.
Incy, wincy spider climbed up the water spout.
He starts mutating into what seems to be a kind of low-budget Bigfoot.
It stood like a man, but it looked like an ape.
Because, I mean, that's what happens if you get bitten by a spider, apparently. He goes on a tame rampage before the women hunt him down and consign him to the quicksand. The whole mutation uranium storyline just feels kind of underdeveloped. Basically, the storyline isn't important. It was just thrown in at the last moment. Because this is not a horror movie, it's just an excuse for moronic titillation. The movie and the camera are only really interested in the women, who I have to say look very healthy considering they've just survived a plane crash and almost died of dehydration. There is a moment in this film, and this kind of thing has spent so many years being parodied in comedy shows that it's now hard to believe anybody originally expected you to take it seriously. One of the women suddenly announces she's hot and starts removing her clothes. And it probably doesn't help that this film seems to be completely undermined by the music, which seems more suited to a porno flick, although I think that's probably what the movie makers had in mind.
So Incy, wincy spider climbed up the spout again.
Poor wretches whom the hand of heaven